going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Vincent Wolf here, and I just want to update you, on what's going on in the world, from gaming to music and everything in between. Today's Tuesday, and I want you to know the game you're watching is Halo 4, coming towards the end of the game. So I'm going to be coming to a new game, and I got some ideas of what I want to show you guys. This is towards the end. This is like right before the last stage. I can't remember the numeral number of it, but that coming towards the end of it. I love the flying part. It was so hard. We died several times, but it was really, really cool to play. Myself and Green Beast doing it well. That's a little LL, if you were wondering. One of my favorite rappers, LL Cool J, that is. Ladies love Cool J. Okay. And with that said, let's get updated. But first, I'm going to hit you with that front page news. Front page news is brought to you by the NewYorkTimes.com. Democrats struggle for unity on the first day of the convention. So supporters of Bernie Sanders, who lost, he lost to Hillary Clinton, boo when he urged the voters to, despite the new revelation, to join forces with Hillary Clinton. And I felt like when I was looking at it, I felt like he actually didn't want to say that. Like he I could tell he was upset, but he didn't. I think he's looking at the bigger picture that Trump can't be president. And because like I said the other day, I was like, with Ted Cruz, if you dissing me, we ain't friends. And I stick by that. But at the same time, in my opinion, as a voter, you can't let Trump win. We can't. So I don't care if there's a donkey running against Trump. I'm voting for the damn donkey. All right, all right. Like I voted for the Republican thing because I became a Republican. I don't know why, but I did. I put down Republican, and which I'm gonna change to Democrat. But when it came time to vote, I voted for Ben Carson. I was like the only person who voted for Ben Carson. Oh, man. And then he was like, I don't even remember running. Dumbass. Anyway, moving on. Michelle Obama joins forces with predecessor and former adversary. The First Lady's speech in support of Hillary Clinton was a testimony in her evolving relationship. So, Michelle Obama, she damn near dropped the mic on this. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna come up with another front page. I was looking at the front page, and the only two things that interest me was the thing about Bernie Sanders and her speech. Her speech will be in the description below. Is marvelous. And she wrote it. Just want to put that out there. She wrote her speech, and she says some really powerful things. It brought a tear to my eye. It's really, really powerful things. That a lot of people didn't know this. Slaves built the White House, and now we have, a black president, black family living in the White House. And that shows you how far we've come in this world. Even though we still got problems to this day, it's always going to be a battle. But we're progressing in the right direction. We're working out all the wrinkles, and we're going to get there. I mean, we had a first black president, and hopefully we'll have the first woman president. And I was listening to the radio. I can't remember if I listened to if it was on the Ricky Smiley morning show or the Breakfast Club, Power 105, and one of them said that Michelle Obama should run for president as well. So she might run for president too after her, Hitler, if Hillary wins or the next president after those 4 years, maybe she'll run for. I don't know. I'll vote for her because she's highly intelligent. She's done a lot in the 8 years that she's been in the White House. But I don't know. I remember her saying in the carpool karaoke that she said she wants to get back to being normal, So I feel that. But if she runs for president, she gonna win. That's an automatic win. So shout out to them. And that's all I got for you guys for front page news. In music news, Demi Lovato gave an amazing speech at the Democratic convention talking about mental illness and her struggles with cutting and addiction. She is so strong. I am actually really proud, of her overcoming her darkness to step into the light. She makes really good music. I'm a fan of hers. I don't have any of her music per se, but if it comes on the radio, I won't change the station. Next in music news, so this rapper, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to give him any more credit than I have to talking about him on the show. So this rapper went on Facebook Live and shot himself in the face to prove that he was all about these streets. What the hell is going on? What is going on in the world? Shot himself on live Facebook feed just to get some damn likes and to promote his music. It's ridiculous. And if you see it, when you're scrolling on Facebook, don't look at the video. It's ridiculous. And some people are saying that it might even be faked. So I don't know, fake or not, he's doing something that he shouldn't do, and it's gonna start having people trying to do it themselves, which is a whole mess in itself. Or they're gonna try and do even worse things. So it's just nonsense. Don't feed into it. Live above the nonsense, people. All right. Lastly, in music news, Beyonce and Adele are leading the nominations in the MTV Music Awards. The Queen Bee is doing it well. All-time high in her record of nominations. 11 nominations for her visual album Lemonade, which is also up for some movie awards, but more on that later. And Adele has 8 nominations for her video Hello. The award show comes out August 28th at Madison Square Garden, so be on the lookout for that. And now let's get into some movie news. In movie news, like I said earlier, Beyonce's visual album Lemonade is nominated for Emmys. Yes, plural. 4 to be exact. 1 for outstanding production design for a nonfiction or event. Shout outs to her. She's killing it out there. Becky with the good hair. I really like that song. But I'm really happy for her. She's doing very, very well. I feel like she took this album and did what Michael Jackson used to do with his music. When I was growing up, every time Michael Jackson had a single and he did the video for it, it was always like this mini movie, with Bad, Thriller. He did the Moonwalker. Moonwalker can be considered, a visual album in itself because it had tons of songs in it. You also got Black or White. Remember the Time was amazing. Eddie Murphy. It was his music is just really, really good, and he wants you like his videos made sense with the music too. Not a lot of artists do that. Like when they make a video, half the time you have no idea why the video is the way it is because it doesn't connect to the song. And Beyonce took her new album and made it a visual album so you understand her vision of the music that she's singing. So shout outs to her. She is doing it big. Moving on, Oprah might have found her next big movie. That's right, this talk show queen and now network juggernaut will join the cast of Wrinkle in Time. So she will be playing this character named Mrs. Which, W-H-I-C-H, or Mrs. W. There's 3 of them. Also in this movie will be Kevin Hart. This movie doesn't have a release date, but when it does, I'll let you guys know, and I'll be definitely checking out that trailer. Also, this movie is being done by Disney, which I think will be the first Disney movie Oprah has done. I think. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know, but I want to say it is. If you know that she's done a Disney movie before, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I'm always willing to get educated. All right, so shout outs to her for doing it big. Finally, in movie news, Michael B. Jordan for the win. That's right, for the win. He's going to be coming to Black Panther movie as the villain. First time as the villain, and he said he always wanted to play a villain. He just never had a chance, but now he's really looking forward to doing this role, and I am looking forward to it as well. He will be playing the rival of Black Panther, like the protagonist, the enemy of Black Panther, or villain of Black Panther, Eric Killmonger. And I can't wait to see it. They will go toe to toe 2018. I can't wait. Killmonger is like this. He like trained himself to be this big, strong guy, and he can take on the Black Panther. So he's been like the main villain throughout the whole Black Panther series. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Now it's time to get into some gaming news. In gaming news, the new Nintendo NX will be a portable console with removable controllers. So here's the lowdown. It's supposed to be a high-powered handheld console, right? With the controllers at the end of it, which are detachable. And then you're able to be on the move with it. I believe it's 2 controllers on it, and you're able to move around with it and take it anywhere you want to go. And then when you get home, you're able to plug it into the TV, detach the controllers, and play it on the TV. Plus, this system is going to be a cartridge-based system, so it's going back to cartridges. All right, it's supposed to. The whole idea of it is supposed to be take your game anywhere you want to go. So, which is a cool concept. It's also powered by Nvidia, which is the processor they use in a lot of gaming PCs. I don't know how I feel about it. I was kind of hoping it was just wasn't a handheld, even though I said it on one of my videos that they said that it was supposed to be a handheld, or it is a handheld, and then Nintendo said no, it's not a handheld, but it is a handheld. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. They said that they might be, rumor has it that the new Zelda is for the NX, and the new Zelda looks really good. So I don't know. Guess I gotta get my lungs ready, right? Blowing cartridges again. Back to the old days. To the dark ages. Nah, but cartridges is good because it, you gotta worry about, CD scratching, and I believe you don't have to worry about memory cards or like storage devices because you'd be able to save on the cartridge. Cartridge had its own built-in memory. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it does well. I hope it doesn't suck. I hope it doesn't look crappy. Because I like the Nintendo DS series, and I love Nintendo overall. I love their games, but I want them to win, and I don't want them to lose. So I hope this does well, because a lot of people are saying they don't want another handheld from Nintendo. They want a home console, and they said it's supposed to stand up, go toe-to-toe graphic-wise with PS4 and Xbox One. So we'll see as more comes out. They said it's supposed to have a full reveal in September, so I will be covering that. Lastly, in gaming news, Xbox released their next set of games for Go. You got Warriors Orochi, which is a Dynasty Warrior spinoff, and you got WWE 2K16 plus Splunky and Beyond Good and Evil. I'm kind of mad about the 2K16. When I find out about this, I text Star and I told him about that. He was like, well, I already got it. I was like, I know you got it. I was like, but it's just messed up that every time you buy a game, like couple weeks or a month later, the game's free. Happens all the time. Every time I buy a game, it ends up being free. later on. Like I can't even tell you how many games I had that I bought, and then like the next month it was free. So it sucks. It's karma, but I don't know what to call it. But it's just funny that every single time you buy a game, it's free the next month. So all right, that's it for gaming news. I'm gonna hit you guys with the movie or TV show to watch of the week. And today's Tuesday, so I do my movie or TV show of the week. And my TV show I'm gonna pick of the week is, or should I say, thing to watch of the week. But that thing to watch of the week is Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things is a Netflix original. My wife came in and told me about the show. She said, everybody's talking about it. We gotta watch it. So we started watching it, and I loved it. I thought it was a really, really good. Takes place in the 80s. So it has everything in it is 80s. From corduroy pants to corduroy. You remember those corduroy pants? If you're around my age, those corduroy pants went to like 95. That you were cool when you had corduroys on. So anyway, the show's about when a young boy vanishes in a small town, uncovers a mystery involving secret experiments, terrifying supernatural forces, and one strange little girl. Stars Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Matthew Modine, and it is fantastic. I'm on episode 6. I'm going to finish watching those episodes. My wife's already finished watching everything. It's 8 episodes. Check it out. It's a little to me, I wasn't really scared, but my wife jumped a couple times. But it's a little thrillerish, It's really, really good dialogue in it, and really good scenes. Really good acting too. I always like Winona Ryder, so if you don't know who that is, I know a lot of people who do know her. They're like, oh, that's that chick that stole stuff. Hey, let's talk about her accomplishments, all right? She was in Edward Scissorhands. Okay, it's one of my favorite movies. Plus Beetlejuice, which is actually my number one favorite movie. In that genre, I love Beetlejuice. Love it. My favorite part of Beetlejuice is when they first meet Beetlejuice, and he was like, "Oh, do you have any qualifications?" And he goes, "Well, I studied at Harvard, and then I survived the plague, and I watched The Exorcist about 790 times." And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. I just love that scene. That scene is hilarious. But that's my pick of the week. Stranger Things on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, watch it. If you have other means to watch stuff that's on Netflix when you don't have Netflix, you know who I'm talking about. Those people who share passwords, which I heard they're going to be making that illegal. So, yeah. I don't know how that's illegal, but apparently it's illegal. So, or going to be illegal. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is it for the show. I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Adam. He subscribed to my show. I haven't talked to him in a while. It's good to talk to him again. We used to hang out in New York. Love that dude. Shout out to my boy Jermaine, which he will be on the show Thursday. All right. So far, we have a plan to talk. We're going to talk about some stuff. I want to get his opinion about it. He's a highly intelligent person. And I value his opinion because he has a lot of knowledge, and I want to get him on the show. And I also want to try and get my boy Sebastian on the show because he's also up there too. I love talking to those guys. So they're going to be on the show he's going to be on the show Thursday, my boy Jermaine. And yeah, that's the show. If you guys are watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. Right, I'm at 47. I'm climbing slowly, but help a brother out. And if you have a channel, and you like it, leave a comment. Tell your people to watch me, and I'll tell my people to watch you. Feel me? All right. YouTube views matter. YouTube subscribers matter. All right, please. If you first time watching this, please hit that subscribe button, click a like, and leave a comment. And always remember to keep betting on the Wolves.